of him. I think the sun already set. I have a feeling that the ship is the only thing that's going down anytime soon. That's even worse. Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we? Frustration and fear building, they walked back to the stairs. To their right was a small hallway. Quickly, they headed into it. And it was approximately the same size as the alcove in front of the stairs. The hallway led towards the stern, and at its end was a set of double doors. Let's open it. Junpei nodded and grabbed the closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move. It was unlocked. Thrilled to have found an unlocked door, he threw it open. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw. Yeah, that's true. If Ed was here, it would be an even better pun. Okay, so we've seen 3 doors here. He simply stood, unable to speak. The others simply stared, open-mouthed. After a few long moments, Santa managed to speak. What the hell is this? A massive room stretched out in front of them, more a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds. They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses. Is this a hospital? He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room. The room swam with harshness, with the harsh, biting smell of antiseptic. In the center of the room were shelves stacked with medicine and a number of medical devices, the function of which Junpei did not know. More importantly, however, on the back wall of the room were 4 doors. 3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint. 3. The door on the left was labeled 3. The second door from the left had no number, but the third had been given a 7, and the rightmost door had an 8. There could be no doubt they were numbered doors. It did strike Junpei as strange, however, that the door between 3 and 7 should be blank. What, he wondered, could it mean? Let's take a look at the doors. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Junpei headed towards the doors, weaving his way between the beds. He started with door 3 on the left and moved to the right until he reached door 8. I mean, that's what the game is telling me, okay? So excuse me. It's no use. Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, then what would be the point of the nunnery game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Look, the display in the red. There's nothing on it. Huh? Don't you remember the red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant. Oh yeah, you're right. But this one... There's nothing on it. Right. I wonder if it's broken. Only one way to find out. It didn't respond. All 4 took turns placing their hands over the red, but it refused to respond. They pulled at the lever, and it still did nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't only the red for door 8 that was behaving strangely. The red on door 7 also refused to respond. And door 3 was similarly silent. None of them would respond. What did it mean? I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance. No, that's impossible. You really think Zero prepared all of this? Would it make such a stupid simple mistake? Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working. It was at that moment that they heard a voice from behind them. I believe the bottom of the device has been removed. They spun around to see. Snake! But it was more than just Snake. Ace, Clover, and Seven quickly filled into the room as well. We have the whole gang! Although they were glad to see one another, it wasn't terribly surprising that they had. If it had been the other party who'd opened the gate in front of the kitchen, it wasn't unreasonable that they'd bump into one another eventually. The rest of the Snake's team, however, did look rather surprised. How? How did you end up here? After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information. They talked about the rooms they'd been through and how they'd end up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again, although the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them wearing some manner of smile, almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. No, thought Junpei. Perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps the thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Not in a morbid or hateful way, no. The ninth man had died, but they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy. Junpei thought, the joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was just happy to be alive. And before we continue with the story, I'm actually going to end the stream right here. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. I actually streamed a lot more than I thought I would be, but we didn't do that much of, I guess you could say, we did a lot. I'm going to be honest. We did a lot. We went through June and Lotus's room, which we had found last stream, and we went through all of the kitchen, and now we are, I guess, in a nursery, not a nursery, because nursery would be more like for kids, in like a nurse's office or a hospital room. Should we raid John? I mean, we should, yes, especially because it doesn't really matter, because it's gonna be such a small raid. But let's raid John with, what should we say? What should be our raid message? We don't have a really good raid message because this stream is weird like that. I thank you. It was a pleasure to stream for you guys. Like, it's always a pleasure to stream for you guys. You have to believe me. I love it. I really love it when, I stream for you guys because, like, interacting with you and everything just makes me super happy. But yeah, what would be our message? Not Kappa faces. Not Kappa. Okay, Cleffa. Bye-bye. Punyarimpa! Okay, let's stream John. Give me a second. I'm going to do add. Give me a second. I know what we can add. Twitch. Before we do it, and please don't do it until I say so, because it would be really shitty of you guys to see that, to do that without me saying it before. Okay. We are here. John is still streaming. And other web page URL. Yay! This isn't working. Yeah, there we go. Let's get ready to raid him. It's not available. Damn it, that's not how it's gonna work then. So, let's do that.
Bagel's been getting us up a little bit earlier each day, so I have a feeling eventually I'm
going to screen capture.
Schedule and start streams at a reasonable hour. Time's up! The winner is Tetris Ultimate by 2
and
votes.
Something like that.
Wow.
But it's also a tie percentage-wise, which means Time Splitters gets a second chance next round.
Is that even working for you guys?
I'm not going to be a dick. And
That's not working.
Because if that was the case, we'd be playing Super Laser Racer.
That's not working! Why is it not working, Twitch?
All right. I'm a bit surprised, but I'll take it. When we come back, I'm going to be playing some Tetris.
Twitch isn't working, guys.
Oh, before we do that.
I have 9 choices on the next couple.
Eggs.
I'm trying to get this to work, guys. Give me a second.
Where do we leave off? I got Cerberus, I got Relic.
Okay, I'm in my stream here.
I think this is where we left off.
Yeah, it's a black
Yeah,
screen.
Gracious just subbed.
So, that is the Twitch channel.
Half and double, 16 months.
Yarin
Dior Temperance
Pa
just subbed.
from
Basilisk
Firi.
Shadowkeeper, just got Twitch Prime. Johnny Boy, Chapter 18, 4 months
There we
ago.
go. That's our message.
Sickle just subbed.
And
Vector
I somehow can't get this
Joe
going
Vogt,
on,
054,
which is
the
weird.
Garbo for 2 months in a row. Jitsu and Core Haven for 36. Thanks a lot, guys. Here are your picks.
Screen capture. Are we really not able to do this?
Hawaii Egg Desu from Torako Sama.
It's not working. It's dumb.
This will be a thing.
Anyway, just raid them after I raid him, I guess. You know, whatever.
You will give me an egg.
Oh my god, that egg sound was adorable. Anyway, whoever's still here, you can just raid him or something. Oh, stream is over. Well, it's not really over.
Torako. Thanks, Torako.
Ready and waiting. Okay. 3,
Play this one 'cause I
2,
like Tim Bell
1,
Tom Bicep.
go!
That's my bicep.
Yay. I'm just gonna be over here seeing if other people do
You
this.
guys have
Yay! Tiny raid!
Okay, he's gone. Let's start recording.
Tiny raid! I'm just gonna keep raiding. Tiny raiding! Damn it!
Wait.
I can't
No,
tiny raid
wait,
more!
I can't even tell.
Funny Aaron Pa from Firi? Am I reading that right?
Yay! There's a tiny raid!
Fear's actually raiding.
Well,
Drastic measures?
Yay!
Man the cannons, boys. We're going to war.
oh, Cody, I love this.
Oh, this is so funny. Yay, we did it! Yay! I made a tiny raid. I'm just here watching the raid and I'm just having fun, like laughing. That is his counter raid video. I hope you stay there watching because he is amazing and it's a lot of fun. It's literally just the meal face is priceless, yes.
Thanks, Firi.
Yay! Anyway, guys.
Once I can figure out where the hell my export window is there. See you guys in a bit.
Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for joining me, and I'll see you on Saturday. And for everyone that's actually going to be on John's stream, I will talk to you in the chat while I'm laying down and probably trying to fall asleep. Anyway, guys, bye!